What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to our weekly podcast. We're batting practice. I'm Josh. That's Jacob. And of course, Andrew is down there. Boys, we got an electric episode
Mhm.
for the viewers out there, the listeners, wherever you may be taking in our content. It's going to be a great one. I'm excited to talk some baseball. But before we jump into all of that, boys, how are we feeling? It's been like, I think today was the first day we had temperatures above zero in like 3 days. So that's exciting.
Not really. You didn't really hear it from us on this end. Pardon me, I'm trying to adjust my camera. It's a little bit crooked and I don't know why because it's straight here, but it's crooked there and it doesn't really make any sense. But that's how we're rolling with it today. So I'm gonna be like this on the YouTube Shorts. Um, I watched a video today of Ronald Acuna Jr. hitting a home run in batting
Mm-hmm.
practice.
Saw
But
that.
what was the catch? Not you saw it, Andrew. He was batting
Mm-hmm.
lefty.
Teaser becoming a switch hitter.
Oh, oh,
Ooh.
him and
Could be.
Albies? That would be crazy.
That would be
Like a
sick. Braves are
one-two
back.
punch, a 1-2 switch hitter punch. Yeah, Braves are so back.
They are. NL
Braves,
East
what?
champs.
Braves were what? Top five in the power rankings that just came out. Brewers not even cracking the top 10. Oh, baby. What a way to start off 2026. We'll get into the Brewers. We won't talk Braves. We can talk some Braves later on this preseason. But yeah, we got
Watch out.
a tale of two cities tonight. We got us, our
Ooh.
homer town, and then we got New York City. Andrew, you were pretty recently in New York City.
Was
Uh, you was that your first time there?
third.
Third
Third.
time. All right.
Oh.
Was
Charm.
third time the charm? Was the third time the best? Or they've all been pretty good? Did you have the best food this time? Maybe it was just
I will say this actually would be a good question. What is your favorite season to travel in? Because I've learned the hard way, winter sucks to travel in for a lot of different reasons. But we were in New York during it was pretty similar weather to what's going through the country today. I think New York City got 20 inches of snow when we were there. And then leading up to it, it was a week of single digits into the minus with wind chill. That's where I was like, you know what? This is winter. Great time to stay inside, play video games, have a podcast. Not a very good time to go on vacation, especially a sightseeing one, because we tried to go to the Statue of Liberty, but they had to evacuate us because it was too dangerous. They said the snow and
Wow.
storm was going to be too strong, and if we didn't leave, we were going to get stuck on that island with that giant copper statue. I don't think there's heat there, so thankfully we made it back to the mainland. But yeah,
the man.
uh, winter, I would say not a great time to travel, but there's no crowds.
It's true.
True. True.
No crowds, no waits at the restaurants, maybe?
That's yep.
Yeah.
Easier to
Big
get a
ups
table.
there. There you go. There you
I would
go.
say good time to travel to a place that doesn't experience winter, but basically the
Oh
whole
yeah,
country is experiencing winter right now, so you can't really escape it anywhere.
but Miami, I bet you Miami's they're chilling down
Miami's
there.
always okay, over
Uh,
under 60 degrees in Miami right now. Don't look.
It is 8 p.m. in Miami. I'll take the over all
yeah,
day.
it's still
Jake,
gonna be over.
it's 77 in Miami right now.
I
Wow,
was gonna say my guess was going to be 75, but yeah.
Wow,
wow,
that's crazy.
that's dude. Miami, just move there.
No kidding.
Messy.
Just move to Miami.
Messy.
It's probably nice in Hawaii.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah,
okay.
oh yeah.
How about Dallas, Texas?
Nah,
Ooh,
Dallas, I'm gonna go with
freezing.
Over under freezing, 32.
I was gonna go
Oh, below,
26. I was gonna go
below.
It
26.
is 20 degrees with an extreme
Wow.
cold warning in Dallas, Texas right now.
I think, and that is following very an ice and snowstorm. So yeah, it's terrible out there. Don't go
Jeez.
outside.
Jeez. Don't go outside.
Just don't
Don't
do
go
it.
By the
outside
way,
and don't stock up on gas in plastic tote containers. That's weird.
oh,
Oh,
that's a good
what am
idea.
I? What am I? My Trader
See it
Joe's
every time.
bag. Is
See
that
it
good?
every time.
My Trader Joe's bag, okay. My cloth
Sure.
Trader Joe's
Paper or
bag.
plastic,
It's
Paper plus.
cloth.
as long as it's double bagged.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. All right.
By the
You don't
way,
mind the smell.
yeah, exactly. For those who didn't catch on, electric was the word used to describe New York City.
Okay.
That was the one word
Uh,
used to describe New York
Interesting.
City.
Thanks to Google AI.
I thought Scranton was the electric city, but I guess it's New York.
Hmm. Okay.
I mean,
If you've never watched The Office, that joke made no sense to you.
I think most people have. I think
You
well,
would
okay,
hope. You would hope.
most people have our age, but that's our age. Now the
That's
demographic,
true.
like, Nosh, you're like towards the older age of Gen Z.
Unk,
Me and Andrew are like
Unk.
borderline millennial,
Unk,
whatever you want to call it. But like younger Gen Z or like these, what are the new kids called, dude? Gen
Gen
Xers,
Alpha,
Gen
Gen
Alpha,
Alpha.
Gen
Ooh,
Sigma.
Foodie
Uh,
Boys, Foodie Boys.
booty boys.
like, are these younger kids not watching The Office? I don't know. I don't talk to younger kids, man.
That's good.
Valid.
Yeah, you heard it here.
Valid.
Jacob doesn't really talk to
Yep.
kids.
Anyways, we're a
That's good.
baseball
All
podcast. We're a
right.
baseball
Anyways.
podcast. We're a baseball podcast. Um,
Little League, Little League.
Jesus. Cancel
Canceled.
us.
Hey, oh no, I'm not gonna. We're not. I'll save the Little League World Series rant.
Save it for August. Save it for
Yeah,
August.
yeah.
No, we love watching the Little League World Series here on the podcast. We love watching it's a good time. Why? I like it because Nosh participated in it. We got to experience it
Ooh,
firsthand, so it's like a
that's
little bit
true.
of little nostalgia, a little quick hit there on the
True.
nostalgia for me.
20 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, you didn't have to say all
Hey,
that.
too bad.
Wait, okay. How is it actually
Doxed.
close to
20
20?
years? No, it's gotta be like
It's
12.
close.
Gotta be
It's
like 12.
19. It's 19.
What?
Yeah, it was
That's what I'm
you. It
saying.
was it was U8,
What are you
Yes.
talking about?
and then it was U12. I think those were the 2 years that we went.
U12 is what I'm talking. Not the state championship, like the other one where you went to like it was in southern Wisconsin and you got like second place but you didn't move on after that. It
No,
was,
the U it was U8 or U9. That was the year that we were in the championship game to go to regionals. And then the next
but
step
that wouldn't have
was
been the Little League. No, because
it
no
was.
Little League World Series is 12 and 13-year-olds. You're
Is it?
wrong.
You
Yes.
know a lot about the Little League World Series.
I'm gonna stop recording. This is ridiculous.
U12, is that really what it is?
Yes.
Is there like a younger version of it somewhere? Because there has to be
Probably.
something more than state, right?
Sounds like you know more about it than I do.
Well, he has
Either way,
firsthand experience.
either way, the first time at state was 19 years ago, which is scary.
That's what
It's
I'm
close to
saying.
20.
20,
It's close to
20
20.
was not a bad guess.
That's we are all unk status at this point.
We're
Yeah.
all ecstatic. That's the end of the
That's the
day.
moral of the story.
Now that no
Yeah.
one's listening, thanks guys. Thanks. You really kind of screwed it right there. Let's talk about Freddy Peralta. We got to talk about the Brewers.
Ah,
We got to
it's
talk
all
about New
downhill.
York.
It's all downhill.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a skip like just that's bad. Come on, man. Come on. In this day and age, you got to be joking me. Um,
Doxed. Canceled.
yeah, let's talk about Freddie. He was one of our own. He was our
Mm.
guy. He was our Milwaukee. He was born and raised. And now the Brewers, instead of wanting to pay him what he was worth, traded him away, got a pretty decent package back, I could argue. You could argue. Or did they? Prospects, woohoo. Brewers a team full of 5'7", 24-year-olds. But hey, they won the most game in the league last year, so hey,
It's true.
it works. Initial reactions, this was like a wake up and read this one. This one kind of happened later at night, if I remember
It was the
correctly.
middle of the night,
Yeah.
basically. I got to see Freddie Peralta's last game as a Milwaukee Brewer, as a
That's
starter.
right.
I was there. Obviously, we talked about the Dodgers' dominant pitching that game. Also on the mound was Freddie Peralta. I think I did know in the back of my mind that it probably was going to be the last time I did see him in a Brewers uniform. And I think the fans did know as well, because he got an extra, even though I think they were losing at the time. I mean, they didn't score any runs, so uh, but he did get a pretty strong standing ovation when he left the mound for the final time, and I think everyone in the stadium kind of knew like, yeah, he's probably not going to be coming back, and I mean that's the Brewers way. Yeah, guys, what did you think? Did you see it live or did you wake up to it the next day?
I don't remember exactly when I saw it, but um, I think it was starting to get rumored like throughout the day, and then it finally became a for sure thing. But I don't know. I feel like we have this conversation a lot, and it kind of plays into like the whole Dodgers conversation, right? Mets, Yankees, that we'll talk about a little bit later. They all fit into this mold of the big market team versus the Brewers, the small market team. Um, so it's not surprising. It's how the Brewers operate. But the thing that I always struggle with when these moves happen is like, yeah, we got some prospects back and they could be good, but like they're not confirmed good. Like, wouldn't you want
Right.
players on your team that are you already know are good as opposed to people that could be good? But the people that could be good are cheaper. So that's kind of the win there. Um, but looking at this Brewers pitching staff, it's scary. It's exciting, but it's scary because there is absolutely zero veterans outside of Brandon Woodruff, and you can't really expect a lot out of him. Um, I don't know. It's interesting. I would love to see them go get like a veteran, give us Zach Gallen or something. That'd be sick. They won't
Whoa.
do it
I
though,
mean,
but
He's going to the Cubs.
probably,
dude, the Cubs rotation's already stacked. I think they're good there.
Yeah.
probably. Yeah, I don't know. It's the same conversation every year, right? It's the conversation we had with Devin Williams. It's the conversation that we had with Corbin Burns. It's the conversation we're having with Freddie. It's going to be the conversation next offseason when we inevitably trade William Contreras. So it's just going to be a reoccurring thing. And until the ownership group and ownership start to actually want to invest more, then we're not going to ever re-sign these big name players.
Yeah.
Partly the owner's fault, partly other instances.
Yeah. I my initial reaction was like it was inevitable. It was going to happen. Um, I'm glad that the organization got something back in return, and it's a
Hmm.
decent package at that, rather than him just leaving as a free agent and signing somewhere else. But at that same time, A, let's let's pony up here like Detroit should be doing right now. Let's just sign him again.
Look at the Guardians
Yeah,
with my boy, Jose Ramirez.
restructured his contract. Now, Jose Ramirez has also said how he loves the city of Cleveland and wants to stay there as much as possible. So, and I think his wife loves it too, or there's a whole thing he went on about saying how much he enjoys the great city of Cleveland. So that was a big factor for him too. Um, Also kind of cool to see an athlete being like, I'm making millions of dollars no matter what. If I take a little bit of a hit to stay in a place that I like and believe in, cool. Hopefully he believes in Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yeah. But yeah, he's got a little bit of an extension going on there. Why not sign Peralta? Why not make an attempt to sign a guy that I have his rookie cards. I have a rookie card, a Topps Now, the ones that they print like in the moment
Hmm.
of his first ever game. I remember he struck out a whole bunch of batters, like 10 plus batters in his first ever game. I wasn't at the game. I was listening to it on the radio. There you go. Bob Uecker action.
Love it.
It was actually
And
was it against Chicago?
I don't actually know. Should I try
I
and
think it
find the
was
card?
That's a
because
good
I
question.
I remember watching his first start. He had just come up, or it was either his first or second start because they were interviewing his family, and I want to say it was in Wrigley, and I was for some reason I was watching the game. I was like, all right, this kid's got something special. At the time, I mean, he was mostly a fastball pitcher, but you know he had that velocity, that youth. But yeah, I do distinctly remember, I believe his first start. I want to say it was at Wrigley against the Cubs, probably early April. No?
Wrong. It was May 13th on Mother's Day
It was May.
against the
Yep. It was right
Colorado
after I
Rockies.
Okay.
it was
And
right
he struck
after
out
I had completed my junior year in college. 2018, did you say?
2018. Yep.
Yep. Right after I completed my junior year in college, we went to Devil's Lake, Wisconsin, and on the way back, we were listening to the game on the radio in the car. Rockies. I
Oh.
wouldn't have been able to get Rockies on that though.
Brewers won 7-3. He struck out 13 over
13.
five and
Yep.
two-thirds innings
Hmm.
and had a no-hitter going.
Wow.
Insane.
Amazing.
Was his next start against the Cubs at least? I know I watched an early Freddy Peralta
Um,
start. Maybe his first road start. It was
that one
some.
was in Colorado.
Oh, okay.
His second
Yep.
career start came on the 19th against the Twins.
Okay, wow. Where am I getting this memory from? I don't know. But
You
yeah,
you got to see him pitch. You got to see him pitch against the Cubs. It's pretty cool.
well, and I know, like we said, he goes back pretty much a decade on the Brewers. Like I the memory that I have of him is so it's not there because it's probably so old that I just can't remember it, which just shows how long he's been around on the team. He's been there, he was there for kind of all of the Brewers championship runs over the last, the most recent years. I mean, you could go back to 2010, if obviously he wasn't part of that, but he's been a Brewers staple and, one of their more dependable arms. I don't think I think he would have taken a team friendly deal, to be honest. Um, Personally, I would have rather have seen let's like put him out there again this coming season. If it's just not working out for the Brewers, let's trade him at the trade deadline. Try to get
Hmm.
someone, every team always needs more arms. Maybe your deal isn't as good, or you really wanted those prospects now because you think that they're going to hit and that their value is going to go up, and if you wait that long, you're not going to get them. I could see that being a reason, but I don't know. As a Brewers fan, how many pieces do you think are they away from truly competing with a capital C? I mean, were they had the best almost best record in baseball last year. They went toe to toe against Dodgers. I mean, it's the Dodgers, but I mean,
In the regular season.
in the regular season, yeah, yeah, yeah.
They went
But
like pinky toe to big toe in the postseason.
True.
so yeah, I mean, how many pieces do you think like are they a Vladdy away? Are they a Pete Alonso away? Are they a Bregman away? A Kyle Tucker away? Are they a Zach Gallen away?
Hmm. They're
Well,
whichever prospect is gonna actually become legit away.
yeah, like
Because
Jesus Made. Does he
Jesus
go all the way
Mande,
up this year? Does he go all the way up this year?
I mean, they just traded for a shortstop prospect. We have six shortstops in
Right.
double and triple A. I don't, that's part of the reason why I was a little like, yes, Jet Williams is probably gonna be pretty good. He's a top prospect. Great defensive metrics, great contact. Not a huge power threat, but he did hit, I think, 12 home runs in Triple A last year, which is pretty solid from the shortstop position, especially for someone who's 5'7". Um, but we have Pratt, we have Made, we have I'm blanking on his name, but there is three or four very legit shortstop prospects in our minors that are going to be MLB ready in the next couple of years. So going after a shortstop prospect doesn't really make sense.
Oh, but the Brewers haven't had a good shortstop since Willie left.
It's been
Yeah,
a
it feels
year.
like they just traded for Joey Ortiz with
Yeah,
Corbin Burns, and now they're trading for another shortstop prospect with their now who was their Corbin Burns this year. It was Freddy
Ortiz
Peralta.
sucked last year.
Yeah, I'd say he was
yeah.
okay. He sucked for a
Offensively,
while
he
and
sucked.
then kind of brought it around for a couple of months and was like usable in the lineup at least. But is that what you wanted for the Corbin Burns deal? Mm,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
DL Hall isn't really working out either.
DL Hall been injured for a while. Yeah. So it could be like it could be the same thing. Who knows? Maybe Jet Williams is the next Caleb Durbin. and can
Yeah,
win second place in Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
would be cool.
Yeah.
Andrew, for your peace of mind, Freddy Peralta through 16 games in his rookie year did not pitch against the Cubs once.
Okay, maybe it was opening day. Maybe it was opening day the following year.
Keep looking, keep looking.
I'll
We'll
keep
keep
Okay, yeah,
we'll,
we
digging.
we'll
gotta
find
find
I'll
the
this
we'll
keep
game.
find
digging.
the bottom of Andrew's memory here.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah,
we might have to extract some brain cells and
yeah. My
we might
God.
do some magic or something. But yeah, we're talking Brewers because our guy Freddie is gone, and we're now gonna go and see and check out the city that he is now playing baseball in. He's gone to New York. And I mentioned maybe 2 or 3 podcasts ago, I'm like right at the end was like, Freddie, Yankee? Right city, wrong team, wrong team. He's now a New York Met. Gonna be wearing very similarly colored pinstripes with a little bit of orange instead of gold in there. And he fits right into that lineup. What can I say? Or into that rotation. It's perfect. They have a lot of younger guys in there, a lot of iffy spots that pitched well last year, but also it's like, what are we doing this year? I love me some Kodai Senga. Don't get me wrong, but Freddie, he's gonna be like the main man, the guy as the New York Mets pitcher in this same lineup that is like a couple weeks ago, we were like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the Mets are looking pretty good. Are looking pretty good. Um, we won't talk about Bichette too much, but of course they also acquired Bichette. But this Freddie trade for them, like they got their offense, they got their defense. This should get them more than what was it? 83 wins last year. Were they 83 and 81?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
83 and 79.
Or 79, sorry. Yeah.
That's exactly what they were.
Yep. This should get them into the playoffs, right? I didn't.
I
You guys didn't react too quickly. What's up? No, no. Is this not enough for them? Is losing Pete too much?
I
I
think
don't
it. I
know.
think they will.
Does
They'll make a wild card team.
what is a greater sum? Bo plus Freddie or Pete plus Nimmo plus McNeil? What's a greater sum?
I
Oh, Pete
mean,
Alonso's so
I
good.
yeah, they also lost
And
Edwin Diaz to the
they
Dodgers.
also lost Diaz too, yeah.
I
But
think their starting lineup
true.
is maybe one of the better starting lineups in baseball. I think their rotation could be fantastic as well. I'm a little bit worried about their bullpen, but I think they could compete for the NL East easily.
Oh yeah,
I think I
100%.
think I think a week and a half ago it was LOL Mets, and now it's kind of like, oh dang, the Mets like actually are looking pretty good. They got Luis Robert Jr. too.
Yeah, yeah. It's like they went from exploding a little bit to losing their 3 Mets, like their tried and true Mets. Pete Alonso, one Rookie of the Year with them, is the leading home run hitter for the Mets. He's like 26. And then their guy Brandon Nimmo and their guy Jeff McNeil, 2 of their like utility older lefty, been with the Mets forever, gone. What are the Mets doing? All of a sudden they're the new Mets. Bo Bichette, Luis Robert, Edwin Diaz gone? Doesn't matter. We'll acquire Freddy Peralta. We'll bolster the front end of the pitching.
I like it. I like, yeah, they were like their Mets. Like those were like the guys that like they brought up together. It didn't
Hmm.
work. It didn't work. They won 83 games and missed the
Yeah,
playoffs last year. So I kind of like that they like kind of blew it up a little bit and they're switching it up.
they're
Their
building a whole new
starting
team around Soto. A whole new
their
team around
starting
Soto.
lineup projected right now, Lindor, Soto, Bichette, Polanco,
And Lindor.
Simeon, Beatty, Alvarez, Robert, and Carson Bangy. Bangy?
Benj? I've had Benj.
Bench?
I have no idea. It's the same thing like Tyler Molly or Maley or
Yeah.
Mail. I'm
Either
sorry,
way,
man. ChatGPT, I look up how to pronounce your name and I still can't get it right. It's on me.
that's that's a pretty darn good lineup. Like really good. That was like a 20 war lineup last year, not with 8 people, not including Carson Benji because he didn't play. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Then you look at the rotation with Peralta. Um, they also got Tobias Myers, which should bolster the bullpen a little
Bullpen a
bit
little bit,
too.
yeah.
I don't know, man. I think I'd like the Mets to win the East.
Ooh, you think they did enough to all of a sudden overtake the Phillies? Because I was gonna say
What
it's
have the
not like the
Phillies done?
Phillies haven't done nothing. They got their boy Schwarber back. That's huge. That's 50 home runs a year.
We're
But
gonna talk about it, but re-signing players, we'll get into it. We'll get into it with the Yankees.
we'll get into it with the Yankees. I think
They got
Schwarber's a more important
Garcia.
re-sign than Belly.
They got Garcia
Yeah, Adolis Garcia. Yeah, he's kind of like in the Luis Robert category for me right now. After his last year was not very good.
for sure.
Better than Roberts was, but still not nearly what it was like 3 years ago. El Bombi. But they're still making moves for offensive minded players that have been known to showcase like the ability to hit the ball, the ability to hit the ball. And that's what baseball's all about. Now, if you get players like that and they don't turn out, Nash, it sounds like you're not very big on the Yankees signing Belly, which we'll get into in a little bit. Then we'll see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But as for the Mets, calling them the favorites over the Phillies just because the Phillies haven't made as many moves. I mean, is uh is their rotation going to be? Oh well, they lost Suarez. Is their rotation going to be healthy? Christopher Sanchez, I know, is going to be healthy. Nola was one of the weirdest pitchers of 2025. Um, is Zach Wheeler going to be healthy?
I hope so.
Guys, I'm looking at
I got
Vegas
the odds too.
Insider. I got the
Yep.
odds. It's
I got
split.
the win totals too.
It's very split.
Is it minus 100 for the both of them?
It, it
No.
is Bet 365 has Phillies at plus 180, Mets at plus 170, Braves at plus 185.
And the
Yep.
Braves, they're even throwing the Braves in there. All
Yep.
right.
And
Shout out
then
Spencer Strider, by the way. Shout out
other
Spencer Strider.
books,
If you know, you know.
other books have similar odds, just kind of flipped around, where they have Phillies a little bit more favored, Mets and Braves just behind them. But it's really close.
Was
The win totals are very interesting. Several of them have the Phillies at 91.5 wins. The Mets, the highest is 89.5 wins. The Braves, just 88.5. So if you
Oh,
look at the win total, it becomes a little bit different, but we're talking like a game here. Like one game between the two might decide this whole thing.
crazy,
It's going to be tight. But that lineup, though, Josh, when you're reading it, I was like, that's a Dodgers like lineup. They might be are
right?
they the Dodgers of the East?
Oh,
it's kind of what they've been trying to be,
yeah.
money wise,
Yeah.
and it did not work out for them. So I would say
So
no.
far. So far.
On
Right.
paper, you could say that, but results wise, definitely not the Dodgers of the East. Don't think there is. Well, there isn't a Dodgers.
Are they
There is no LA Dodgers. Thank you for
They're
saying
their own
Dodgers, by the
tax
way,
bracket.
for the
Yeah.
algorithm. I know we had not mentioned the Dodgers
or
yet for the.
I can I can help the algorithm too. Are they the Man United to the Man City of the
True.
Dodgers?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, are the Mets the Man U of baseball?
Then who's the Dodgers?
Mm,
Man
Man
City.
City.
Then who's
yeah.
Chelsea? Who's a team that gets a lot of players and then isn't that great?
Cubs.
The Cubs.
Cubs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they play in London, they play in
Yeah, you might be
Chicago.
right. You might be
Cubs,
right.
There you go.
Red
Dang.
Sox.
Dang.
Maybe. There we go. Throw some soccer, so throw some footy in there. Shout out Man U winning today.
Yeah, shaking up the table, fourth place,
That was
Champions League
crazy.
football. Anyways, I would say right now there is no Dodgers of the East. There's no Dodgers of any other division. If you want to compare them to the Yankees, you can compare them to the Yankees, but you really can't because the Yankees. have not done nearly what the Dodgers have in terms of spending, in terms of signing, in terms of trading. And the results aren't there either. So you can't really compare the Dodgers to any other team right now, is my personal
Right,
opinion.
right.
Speaking
I
though,
like the
oh
I
yeah,
like the Mets a lot though. And
yeah.
I think they've done I think they were having a very bad offseason, probably the worst. And now I think they've had arguably one of the better off seasons. So I think the David Stearns was in his bag the last couple of weeks and really turned it around.
So there was a minute there while the Mets were making these moves. Before Belly had signed, we were like, oh man, all of a sudden, we were kind of like, what are you doing, New York, as in both teams? Then we were like, what are you doing, Mets, when all the Mets were leaving? And now we're like, well, what are you doing, Yankees, man? Nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. Ryan Weathers, I like it. They needed started pitching, and he's a lefty, so that's pretty cool. That being said, what else have they done? Absolutely nothing. I know John Boy, biggest Yankees fan that you will meet, is a huge hater of Anthony Volpe. They haven't done anything about their shortstop position. Volpe was, you could throw him in the Joey Ortiz category.
Yeah, yeah.
Almost. Yeah, if you include his
I mean,
defense. He won a gold glove a couple years ago, and then it completely fell apart last year. So if you do listen to Talking Baseball and you also listen to our podcast, I think that's dope. Clearly we're the bigger media company here, so we got to maintain our distance. But it's cool. It's well, no, it's not cool. It's not cool to see like the Yankees doing nothing. Now they go ahead and sign Cody Bellinger. Nosh, they signed him for a lot. They signed him for 5 years, 165 mil or something crazy like that. Or almost the same contract as Alex Bregman. Same contract he was offered, I believe, with the Red Sox, but he ended up signing with the Cubs for 10 million more. Nosh, yeah, you were like, I don't know about teams re-signing players. And Belly, although Rookie of the Year, MVP, he's got the awards. He's won World Series. Not maybe in the category of players that he used to be, I guess you could say. What do you think, Nash?
Yeah, I think re-signing players when you're looking at an offseason are is like the bottom line for big market teams, right? Like the Yankees, the Mets. Like you expect these teams to hold on to the talent that they have. That should be the absolute bottom line. And then it's what are they doing on top of that to make their team better? The Yankees did not get better by re-signing Bellinger. They stayed the same as last year. You could argue they maybe got a little worse if you're talking about regression. So re-signing Bellinger was a must. They had to do it. But what else have they done on top of it? Absolutely nothing. I mean, if you scroll through their Fangraphs page, there is one name that comes up for 2026 moves. It's Ryan Weathers. And
Ryan Weathers.
outside of that, nobody else is new on there. By the way, Volpe had surgery. Remember, he was hurt
He did
with
have surgery.
surgery. So
yeah.
like, what's that going to look like come the new season? I'm shocked that they're riding with him at shortstop. Their current opening day listed shortstop is Jose Caballero, by the way. Um,
Man,
Wow.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm looking at this lineup compared to the Mets lineup. I like the Mets lineup a hell of a lot more than the Yankees, I'll say that.
absolutely. By the way, I think we go back to the Mets for 20 seconds here. We didn't even mention Jorge Polanco. All right. Solid, like, versatile infielder. Marcus Simeon,
Yeah.
also on the Mets. Player, again, maybe not the greatest season of last year, proven in the past, though. So it is like it's a re-sign. It's not like this was a big reach for the Yankees. It's a big stab at something that you wouldn't necessarily see from the Yankees, like if they would have went out and signed like a Schwarber or something crazy like that. They re-signed their guy and they got Ryan Weathers, and that's about it. Is this new Yankees ball? Are they going to give Jason Dominguez a shot now? I kind of want them to personally, but is that what they're rolling with? Are they rolling with the young guys now? Um, Aaron Judge, is he going to start to get fed up if the team doesn't start to make bigger moves, or is he content with the team that he's playing with? Now we're just writing conspiracy headlines, but does Aaron Judge want to leave New York? That would actually be a you heard it
Ooh.
here first.
There you go.
Well, the counterpoint to all of this, they have the second best World Series odds after our favorite team, the LA
I
Dodgers,
just don't believe it.
I
I don't
don't get
believe
and
it.
that.
the second highest win total, 91.5
I
projected
don't get it.
wins. It's more than the Mets, even more than the Cubs, our other favorite team. Uh, I don't know. Like I think I'm taking the under. I think I'm taking the under Yankees win total.
I think I'm taking Yankees to get third place in the AL East. Maybe fourth.
Right. Oh yeah, and they are
Red
projected
Sox,
to win
The
Red
the
Red
AL
Sox
East.
Sox,
are Red Sox are.
I don't
But
know.
like, yeah, I
I
could
like the
very
Blue
easily see
Jays.
them getting third.
I like the Blue Jays over the Yankees. Orioles, I think they have to prove it, but they made some good moves, so
Hey,
hopefully they
surprise
work out.
Orioles.
But
Orioles
I
are
don't know.
5-1. 5-1. They're disrespecting the
Wow.
Orioles. 5-1 odds.
Wow. They don't like the polar bear, man.
They do not. They don't like
It's
it.
I just feel like Yankees fans are so jealous of the Dodgers right now
As they
because that's
should
what
be.
the Yankees used to be. Um, and they just haven't they have not gotten any of the guys that they need to.
Yeah, I mean, Trent Grisham had a great season last year. Will he do that again? I don't know, but he accepted the qualifying offer. They offered him the qualifying offer and he accepted it. And so he's like, "Oh wait, Trent Grisham's actually back." Ben
Which is
Rice had a
interesting.
good season, but at the same time is like you could still say unproven.
Yeah.
Stanton, if he stays healthy and can hit the ball like he used to, sure, but is that going to happen? We don't know. He only put a 1.9 WAR last year. Is that acceptable from the Yankees in their DH position?
He's also 37.
Right. So it's like, is he going to be hurt? Is he going to be healthy? I don't know. So
I,
there's so many questions about this New York Yankees lineup like that. Whereas I feel like the questions with the Mets lineup is more of like, how are these new guys going to function together? But also, we're in love with these moves that they're making.
yeah.
It's
I
not
will say
like
too,
like the Mets almost feel like more of a guarantee than the Yankees at this point, I guess is what I'm saying.
on
Yeah.
paper for sure. On paper. I mean, looking even at the Yankees rotation, they have four of their five starters are 27 and under. And they were great last year. Like their young pitching was fantastic.
Yep.
Cam Schlittler was
Schindler.
great. Will Warren was great. Luis Heel pretty darn good. But like, can you count on that again? New York, the lights get pretty bright pretty quickly. So hopefully they can keep up their success. But if they don't, man, that starting rotation gets thin quick.
Especially if their crosstown rivals start to play better. I think that will put a lot of pressure on the Yankees. Like not only did they get pressure from the Dodgers, they get pressure from the Mets too. If people see
Right.
the Mets having success this year, they went out and got those names. I think they might look around at their own team and say, "Hey, guys, are we not the Yankees?"
Right. Right. Crazy. I can't believe we're saying that the Mets are going to be better than the Yankees this year. It's crazy to think about.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they have MVP 3 on their team. He
Yeah.
was MVP 3 last year. And it's like we're not even talking about Juan Soto. We're talking about
Right.
everyone else. So
Right.
yeah. It's yeah, the Yankees have Judge. Maybe maybe everything's going to work out, but there's a lot more question marks with the Yankees than the Mets. If you are a Yankees fan, if you are a Mets fan, if you're from New York, if you love the chaos of having two baseball teams in your city, let us know. How are we feeling? What are the vibes like from Yankees fans? What are vibes like from the Bronx? What are vibes like in Queens? I if I like as a neutral, if I was one of the fan, if I was like, I wonder if I want to pick a team from New York this year. I think picking the Mets is not only more of like on paper. the option right now, but also kind of more of a fun option too because they have this whole new
Hmm.
fun team that they just built.
Oh yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
Who has more wins, the Brewers or the Yankees at the end of the season?
Yankees. I'll still say the Yankees. I still
Yeah.
think like the Brewers lost Freddie Peralta.
Yeah.
I was low on the Brewers going into last year. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the Cubs would start to distance themselves again, and that did not happen. It happened for like a month, and then it was the
Yep.
complete opposite for the rest of the year, which was insane. I'm feeling the exact same way, maybe even a little worse than I did last offseason about the Brewers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you said, they lost Freddie. Who's anchoring their starting rotation?
They got a
Brandon
lot of
Woodruff?
problems.
You're counting on Brandon Woodruff?
If you can stay healthy all year, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, hopefully.
But that's a big question mark too.
I mean, okay, okay, I guess it's obviously the Yankees because they have Aaron Judge, but like do you like the Brewers offensively more than the Yankees right now
No,
on paper?
no, no. That would
I-
be.
Even without Judge?
I would take Grisham and Jazz and Judge. Oh, without Judge.
What if you take away Judge?
Then I think it becomes a little bit more even. Obviously, if you take most teams' best player,
Yeah, take out their best player, right?
And I think I'd rather have Churio than like a Ben Rice
Yeah.
or like a Jason Dominguez. I think Churio out of those three is who I'd rather have in the younger guy department. I don't know about like who would you compare to Jazz on the Brewers? Who would you compare to Trent Grisham on the Brewers? Former Brewer, by the way.
right?
Sal
They don't
Frelick.
really have that 30 home run. I guess Yelich could be Grisham. Yelich is Trent Grisham 2026. What happened? What
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah. That's a crazy statement, thinking about like Brewers lore.
Yeah.
It's so I guess do you think does the Yankee season come down to Judge's performance or the guys around the judge or around him more? Like if you look back at whether it's successful season or disappointing, do you think does the blame fall more on Judge or does it fall on his teammates?
Teammates for
It falls
sure.
on his teammates for sure. Yeah. Like this isn't or the Yankees aren't as dire. Well,
It's a single man
now,
risk, I
yeah.
think, a
Now that I
lot.
think, like, what about like the Angels with Trout and Otani,
Right.
but also not making the playoffs? Like, is that really how far we're treating the Yankees down now? Is like they have Judge and they don't really have their Trout anymore, I guess.
They're in
Yeah.
a really tough division. A really tough division.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we're Yankees haters. Maybe it's
I'm
just fun to
nervous.
hate on the Yankees who have
It
won
is.
20 more championships than any other baseball team
It
that
is.
exists.
True.
It is.
True.
I feel like I felt how I feel about the Dodgers now about the Yankees when I was a kid.
Mm,
I feel like the Yankees were that team when we were little, and now it's the Dodgers.
yeah.
It's like
Man, you.
how every million years and the Earth polarizes itself differently. The polars switched every 20 years. The East and West coasts, the poles switch in the baseball world.
There you go.
Anyways, there you have it. Yeah, let us know if how you're feeling. If you're a Yankees fan, if you're a neutral, who would you rather pick, the Mets or the Yankees right now? It's the question of the night. And if you're a Brewers fan, how are we feeling about our boy? He's gone, one of ours, born and raised, kind of like JJ Hardy when he left. It was like, oh man,
Yeah.
like we knew it had to happen, but like man,
Yep.
That's the
you know JJ. I
17
was
and
looking it up the
6.
other day. JJ Hardy won 0 Gold Gloves with the Brewers. He won three with the Orioles.
Wow.
Wow.
Isn't that impressive?
That's insane.
It's an outdoor stadium.
Crazy.
Do you guys
I mean, it
remember
has to
how
be
many
Freddie,
wins
right?
Freddie had last year?
How many what?
How many
Didn't he have
wins?
like 16?
Yeah, and like
17.
180
Oh,
innings.
I
Yeah,
was close. I was
17
close.
wins, Mr. Freddy Peralta. If he's
Gosh.
there, if he's available.
he should be on the Mets.
There's remember there's a
Oh, that's
couple
right. But they
there's a
always
little
take a
delay.
while to up. There he
He
Oh
is.
is.
God, it's
Wow.
Freddy
sad.
Peralta on the
LOL.
Mets.
Sad LO Mets.
Ooh, a switch hitter.
Acuna?
That's
No,
what
it's not on
happens.
the
Yeah,
Leafs.
Acuna.
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 It
Not
could
on
be
the Leafs.
Albies. Or
It's
is he
not
No,
been
the?
no,
released. It's not
no
in the
NL
Oh,
least.
it's
East.
It's not
It's
not
on
not.
the
been
It's
least.
released.
not.
Oh no, what have you done?
We, could it be one of our favorite Orioles? Got a couple good switch hitters, don't
It's
they?
true. It could be.
Isn't Adley? Isn't Adley a switch
It
hitter?
could be Adley. Could be Adley. I think the age might be a little off.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
not the. Oh, it's
Oh, but it's switch hitting
Catcher.
catcher. It's Cal Raleigh. It's Cal. Wait, no,
Okay.
it's
no, it's
not.
it's
No, it's not. It
NL
has to be in the
NL
NL
Central
Central
or West.
or West. Oh, it's.
Is Will
Oh,
Smith switch hitter?
no. I have to think about it now.
Yeah,
It's from
who
the
else is a
He's
U.S.
switch hitting catcher?
younger-ish.
Yeah, it could
Uh,
be like backup.
Is who's the Rockies catcher?
Oh.
Goodman?
Hunter Goodman.
Is
Is he
he
a
a switch
switch?
hitter?
He's
Ah, right age.
Oh.
he's a righty. He's a righty. Great player. Hunter
Um,
Goodman.
Dang.
Most fun
Good
Rocky to
job.
watch this year.
Yeah.
yeah. Who's the Diamondbacks catcher?
Uh,
Who are the Diamondbacks? I think I haven't heard anything about
what do you
them.
mean? They just picked up Paul Goldschmidt. They did
Paul
not just pick up Paul.
Goldsmith.
That would have been kind of cool. That would have been kind of cool if they brought back
Back to
Paul
the
Goldschmidt.
All
I
the
Diamondbacks.
way
I always
back.
said that it was going to be a possibility. Um, but no. They just picked up guys.
Who is it?
Who did the Diamondbacks just sign? I'm blanking.
Uh, Arizona Diamondbacks. S- Obviously not Zach Gallen.
Uh,
It's Patrick Bailey, boys.
oh, Patrick Bailey for the Giants, my favorite team.
Oh,
How could you
Patrick
forget about
Bailey.
Patrick Bailey?
We'll have to do a Giants deep dive in
Wait, I want to know who is
NLS.
this Diamondbacks player?
Oh, they re-signed Merrill Kelly. They re-signed,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
re-signed,
okay. All right, all right, all right.
re-signed. Because
As
Merrill,
Josh
I saw a
resigns
lot of
him.
Merrill Kelly to the Cubs
Doesn't count.
rumors, and it didn't happen. And it didn't happen.
Cubs have enough depth, man. I think they're Merrill Kelly, the Brewers. Now we're talking.
Yeah. No,
And
Zach
Zach
Gallen.
Gallen? Okay.
We need a veteran pitcher to anchor our starting rotation.
Merrill Kelly would be sweet. Not like a huge name. He's like what, like 38?
He's old.
He's old.
Pretty old.
Yeah.
He's old.
I don't think re-signing with the team. He's probably got a no trade contact or clause in his contract.
Oh yeah.
Does
Probably.
Merrill Kelly have a
Yeah.
no
He just
trade?
bought a $6.6 million Tempe home
Yeah.
with its own pickleball
Yes,
he's a
court.
Merrill
lifer.
Kelly's contract has a. Why would he's gonna retire in
Arizona's the
He's-
place to be.
He's already has his retirement home, guys. He has a pickleball court in his backyard.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
what more could you want?
Why would the Brewers want? No. They should focus on Gallen.
They won't.
That's insane.
They won't.
They
but
won't.
hey, it's coming up on 15 years of 2000 or no, 2008 was CC Sabathia. It's been 18 years since CC Sabathia
That's
this year.
crazy.
They haven't
That's
really made a
gross.
move since that, like that.
Not a big one.
They've made
Well,
moves, but not like
Mid-season. Mid-season. Maybe.
that. Yeah, Yelich was big. Yelich was huge, but mid-season, that's kind of what I meant.
It's true. Although, fun
All
fact,
right.
I was looking the other day. I saw Lorenzo Cain, the biggest free agent acquisition by the Brewers in Brewers
Yeah.
history.
There you go.
Back
And
to
he
the
was good.
Brewers, by the way.
He was
Huge,
good.
huge. It's probably my favorite Brewer,
Yeah,
or one
that's
of.
valid.
Yeah,
He's
Valid.
very good.
yeah.
That team, that was the year.
Came up through the system, won a World Series with the Royals, came back, to the Brewers. And
I
Ned
think
Yost,
the
by the way.
Brewers need to poach more Kansas City Royals because
Yeah.
Mm.
they had Cade
Vinny?
and Mustakis.
Can we get
Collude.
Vinny?
Just collude.
Can we get Vinny?
That would be sick.
Dude, Vinny
That would be,
Devers would be that'd be something.
that would be sick. You mean Bobby Witt Jr.? We need a shortstop. We'll give him all of our
We need a
shortstop
shortstop.
prospects for Bobby Witt.
Okay, okay.
Jesus Made for Bobby Witt. Who says no?
I mean, Josh, if I gave you 6 darts, do you think you could hit a bullseye?
Maybe.
Okay, okay.
Maybe.
Can I get outer ring or inner ring or just the inner
Yeah.
ring?
Either.
Double bullseye or
Maybe. Maybe.
yes. I'm putting my odds in the minuses. I'm putting my
Wow.
odds in like in fact I'm saying minus 110. I'm not
I
giving you
think.
like crazy like minus 300 like oh he can just snipe that thing. But I'm saying you're not getting away with making too much money off of me if I hit a bullseye.
I mean,
Fair
I
enough.
think that's the brew. That's what exactly what the Brewers are thinking. They think they have 6 darts, hit a bullseye. I
That's
think they hit
true.
it. That's
Fair enough.
exactly what the Brewers are thinking.
Throw something at the wall, see if it sticks, baby.
It's a real
I
life
like it.
parlay.
Yeah.
There you go. Love it. All right. Well, there you have it. Let us know in the comments down below what you think of both New York teams' off seasons and, of course, the Brewers' move trading Mr. Freddy Peralta to the Mets. Sad, sad day, but we knew it was all coming, right?
Yeah.
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 But yeah, yeah. Go subscribe to the YouTube. Check out the other social medias as well. And as always, until next week, you just attended batting practice. Now you're ready to get in the game. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.